afternoon or a good morning. Oh, my light is a little bright today. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday Money at 11:20 a.m. on College Football Saturday. We started up a little early on Saturday because we got noon action, right? So we're not going to sit around and come in at 12 and games are off the board and people are like, oh, hurry up. Put your little helmet on like Lee Corso. Who do you like in this game? No, we got to come on a little early and get the picks out. I get the picks out for everybody. 2-2 yesterday in the video. We did hit football again. College football in the video, 23-15, 60%. Not too shabby for everybody if you've been coming in and watching the show. So we appreciate everybody who comes in, says hello. Wonderful. We'll get right to it. One baseball game up. I threw the Braves up here. Otherwise, I kind of dislike the Astros. Not much. Tampa Bay, I grabbed last night the under 7.5. Again, I'm not laying huge numbers, but it's a football day. Let's talk football. We'll jump right into, you see the scroll underneath from Teaser Tuesday, 7-point tease plus 130. New to the show, the Teaser Tuesday. Why not? People love teasers, they ask. So I grabbed Army, San Antonio, and Arkansas. Little home dog, San Antonio. We took their plus 10 Memphis off a big win over the SEC, and now they're playing San Antonio. And then the Army minus 1.5. Let's think tricky offense with the option there. Other plays. Here we go. Wisconsin, West Virginia, Iowa State over, Texas over South Florida. So whiskey, I said this when the line came out. It was 5.5. Now 6.5. I think it could be 7 in some spots. Folks, people are going to bet Notre Dame, and you're telling me that Wisconsin's going to be like a double-digit favorite at home, almost 9 favorite on the road. I'm not I don't think that's a good. The guys who make the numbers, they don't let jerseys and history and all this other nonsense cloud their thoughts on making lines. Their lines are straight lines. They don't worry about polls and helmets and what names are on jerseys. They're about numbers. So we got that. So give me a whiskey there. Real fast. So promo code is TOSS. TOSS is 20% off. I'm just saying, my 3-day pass is $39. It'll be $31. But as I mentioned, leaderboards there, Insider's Room and MIT are crushing it overall for the whole year. You get their 3-day for $149. Again, it'll $30 off if you get the 3-day. And I was looking at their monthly pass, $449. But if you get the 3-day, if you use the promo code, it comes out to $1 a day. Basically. I mean, it's not bad. So, I don't know. If you want to get premium stuff, you know where to find it. Again, hit the like button. No, we care about the likes. Hit the like. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're talking about. I did write down some games that people asked last night when I was doing a show with Allie and Earl Sports. But West Virginia, plus the points here. This Sooner team, I don't know. They just have not. I don't know. I just don't think they're worthy of these kind of numbers. So I'm not. I'll take the 17 in West Virginia. And fade the Sooners till I see something out of them. Ohio State total. This opened. It was 43.5, and now it's 47.5. Let me go back to get the exact number. 43.5 up to 47. This Baylor, even as a home dog, I kind of like Baylor here. If you're interested on the side on that game, I mean Iowa State. I get it. They're more known for defense and offense, but Baylor's going to score. This is a big test for Iowa State. Do I think they're 7-point better? No. And the line move to the total, I should say, the total move, not the line move, but 4 points. I think Baylor's going to be able to put up some points in this game. So let's go over. Texas Tech over the 61. These games are always shootouts. Last year, it's like 55 or something ridiculous. In South Florida, I was mocked for taking South Florida in week 1. It was a loser. They laughed again in week 2. We took South Florida. They got to cover. This spot here, tough road trip, right? Florida up to BYU. Again, not the best travel spot for South Florida. But I'm getting 23. And a lot of times when I'm grabbing a big dog like this, I'm thinking we'll get a little backdoor action, right? And the door's open. We get a late score here or there. BYU's off 2 huge wins. No letdown, right? I'm thinking I'm going to take BYU here because they're just rolling and not having a let up. Utah, Arizona State, and I was on the other side of both games. Now they got Utah State, another rival, on deck. Maybe they play down a little bit, South Florida here. South Florida's. I don't see them mailing in a ticket. Like this isn't a team to say, well, who cares? Let's just mail it in. This is a new coach. He's trying to install his stuff and change the whole culture, winning, that kind of nonsense. So 23 is a big number. We'll take it. We'll take it. Especially he's going to go in and be like, hey, these guys beat ranked teams. This is a good team. Let's go. Show some heart. So give me the 23 in South Florida. Give me 23 in South Florida. We got some comments coming in. Late today, a lot of people coming in. I guess it's Saturday. People come in late. I understand. Michael's here. Good morning. Richie P in the place to be. Taking Texas Tech +9. Right, against Texas. I get it. Michigan State over Northwestern. Under 47 in the A&M game. And you also like Arkansas there. BC on the money line. South Carolina, Stanford. A lot to digest in all these things. A couple of these things I got. I got a couple of these games. I got a lot of noon action. I got a best bet. I got a short shot, moneymaker, Big Ten start. I got a lot of action on today. A couple of these games I'm invested in. Tulane on the over. Let's see this Tulane game. Let me pull up a total here against UAB. 54.5. It's come down a little bit. UAB does play a little defense. I don't know about the over there. I mean, we've seen Tulane. I mean, didn't they just play Oklahoma State pretty tough, right? Or Oklahoma? That was a 40-35. I'm thinking Tulsa. Let's see here. Their head-to-head's 30. Well, they haven't played in a while. These things don't really help out. I know UAB's defense is a pretty good unit. And the fact that the line's come down a little bit on that total would make me think that is the play. I don't know why you like the over in that game. I mean, forget about what you saw against Georgia putting up points on UAB. UAB in this conference is very good. Michigan State, Auburn, Troy, La Tech. State and Northwestern. No, State's playing. No, not Northwestern. They're playing Nebraska today. Did that line come down a little bit? Auburn minus a 27. Someone asked last night when I was doing the show with Ali and Earl Sports. They said something about like Fresno. And I'm just bringing this up because it's a big number. I'm like, I don't want like 30. I mean, if you take a big number like this, take the first half number, which was 17. It was a loser either way if you had Fresno. And Auburn here laying 27 against Georgia State. And we see Georgia State I think they got shot out by North Carolina too, 59-17. Army rolled them 43-27. You beat Akron and Alcorn, and then you lost to Penn State. Big ways, I don't like these big numbers. It would be just first half numbers for me, right? You're coming off a loss. What's the first half number on this? 16, 17? I don't even know what they'll be like. I know they always jack it up a little bit. I would just think off the Penn State loss, they're going to come out in the first and try to dictate the pace, right? And again, I mentioned the scores for Georgia State. They're not really in games. I would just go that way. Troy, you love these little guys. We're going little school action here. Let's see what we got here. We got Troy, Tech against North Texas, 11, 65.5. They should win here. North Texas, they're trying to get a explosive, Mike Leach type of offense going, and it's yet to really transpire for him. So, yeah, I'd lay here. I mean, 40-6 UAB, 35-12 SMU. So playing a little defense, by the way. So, Louisiana Tech, get it done there. Troy, let's head on over to the Sun Belt. 23 on the road here to ULM. I'm with you. I'm with you, Troy. I did this on Hidden Gems, so I'll take that with you. Baseball talk. Baseball talk. Moneyline Rangers, Red Sox, Tigers. What a day. 6 for 6 yesterday. See, the Tigers, again, so yesterday we talked about Tigers, and I said I really don't want to get involved with the Tigers yesterday based on Mize being on a limit innings. Same with Skubal here. I wanted, and Royals won yesterday, so I don't want to take the Royals again today with their backup kind of guy and already missed out on plus money yesterday. So I can't get I don't like the Tigers at all. So that's that. Red Sox, Pivetta and Cortez, I would take. Yeah, I'd take the Red Sox today. What's the number there? Small fave, 105, 110. Rangers over the Orioles. Lyles and Ellis. Why not, right? A little, you're getting money there. They won yesterday. First half under 23 risky Notre Dame game. Yeah, I would tend to agree with that. Mike. I don't think Notre Dame's scoring much. Richie P, over Kentucky, South Carolina. I like that. South Carolina I don't think is bad as what they've shown. And I don't think Kentucky's as good as what they are. So South Carolina and the over I could do. South Carolina money line. I agree. Back to the over Mizzou. I'm this game here. I want to take Mizzou, backup quarterback for BC, but is it too easy at the number? Maybe the over. I get it. I'm not impressed with BC's win over Temple last week. Oregon State. Who are the Beavers playing there? Right there, the Beavies. Where are the Beavies? Pac-12s. Oregon State. I don't know where they are. USC. I like that with you. I think people are, again, this is one of those games people are going to bet USC, right? I mean, they like USC. We had Stanford big upset, and then they came out a little flat, right? I think you had a backup quarterback going there, USC. Nice win for them, though, on the road. But I'll take a shot with you at Oregon State. Auburn, I said, we'll do a little first half there. They should win. Florida State game. Florida State's play. I thought Florida State was a play last week. That was the game you'd have to come in and win. I said, I thought it was a good side. 5 turnovers. You're not winning. You're not beating anybody on the road or home when you turn the ball over 5 times. Let me pull it up here. Who do you got? Louisville? And Louisville's off a big win, right? And here they are, a little home dog, Florida State. You have to like what you saw out of the Cardinals, right? Nice win Friday night. That's what everybody thinks. And then Florida State, you see the next day just implodes on themselves. I want to take Florida State with you, Michael. I do. Am I going to bet it? No. Do I think the team and the school is as done as a football school? I can't say that, but I tried. I tried last week to get on them. I had them week 1. We're happy week 1. And then I was like, you know what? This is the game they had to win against Wake. They couldn't do it. Good spot for them for sure. UCF, upset win for Louisville. I get it. Now they're a favorite on the road. But it's only a point. Money. I guess if you want to money line it, that's fine. But we might go down in flames on it, Michael. Tony Cobbs, where have you been, miss? Where have you been hiding? Central Michigan first half. Let's head to the MAC for some action. FIU. You want to lay the touchdown here? Why not, right? FIU's traveling up here. Central Michigan, a couple nice wins under their belt. Or a couple losses, I should say, for them. But they were against decent schools, right? You go on the road, you play some SEC competition. So LSU, Missouri, I don't mind laying points with a team who's went on the road out of the MAC. So let's go. We'll take Central Michigan with you. Wilhelmina coming in. Iowa, first half, 13.5. Let's see. Let's check out the Iowa. Where's this Iowa game? What time's this Iowa game? Here we go. 3:30 against Colorado State. Oh my goodness, Colorado State. Yeah, definitely not a Buffs guy. Definitely not a Buffs guy. Let's go. 13.5 will mean we'll get it done. The thing I always scares me about it's just they're so bad offensively, but they should generate some turnovers here, right? Get some easy points. I know it looks real good, right? Because it's only got to be 2 touchdowns. We only need 2 touchdowns. Taking a shot, Miami, Ohio. Army line shot from 8-7. That's interesting because some of these MAC teams have not looked very well. I'm still on Army. We got them in the Tuesday teaser. So I will, I locked it in. When I did the show, it was at 8. So I'm at 1.5 on my 7-point tease. Richie P. Clemson. 47 and NC. See this line here. I don't know. I mean, 14 to what was the game last night? 14-8 against Georgia Tech. I would think more under. This NC State. I don't know. I'm not NC State to me. Where is this? What time is this game? 3:30. I'm looking at NC State's. What did he get here? Furman, Mississippi State, South Florida. I know. You know what? I'm not buying that Clemson's dead here. Maybe the under. You want to get the under. I can't take NC State. I'm not sold on it. I'm on mute. Don't tell me I'm on mute, bro. This whole time I've been on mute. Don't say that. Army minus Chris, Joe, I like it. I like Army. I got them on the Tuesday tease. Eastern Michigan minus 3.5 first half. Like my heart, my heart just skipped a beat here. It says I'm on mute. Hold on. The Tuesday tease. I hear myself on YouTube. Like my heart, oh here I am. No, I don't know. I don't think I'm on mute, Mike. I think you might hit a button. Eastern Michigan. Let me get to this Eastern Michigan game. I'm sorry. Texas State. You'd have to right? Texas State's coming in, I think, off of a not so good loss. You got to take Eastern Michigan here, right? I mean, you lose to a small school, Incarnate Wood, and you need the OT to beat Florida International. And if you watch Hidden Gems, show, me and Craig Trapton, we try to throw out some. They're not. Some games are big conference, whatever the case may be. But there's more games that people aren't looking at as part of the marquee kind of stuff. But this is one that Craig had mentioned, Eastern Michigan, based on, you're laying not a terrible number, right? And it's not like Eastern Michigan some kind of juggernaut. You're laying a touchdown here, right? But you're playing a team that's lost to a bad team, a small team, and not even a good small team. I'd lay it. I'd lay it at home here. This is a game they should win. Richie P. hears me. Good to know. Good. So, again, when we were in the show last night with the Earl Sports and Alley, a couple people came in and were asking some games. I want to hit them real fast, just in case they come in, whatever the case would be. Erica was asking about, Penn State over Villanova. Again, we're playing Villanova. You're laying 30. I would actually take Villanova here, believe it or not. I would take the 30 points. Penn State with revenge game coming up next. right? This is more of a go through the motion game for Penn State, Erica. I know you're not here, but I'm going to throw your name out here anyway. James was asking about Mississippi State against LSU. You know, the line has come down from 3.5 to 1.5. The total 57 to 55. I would more lean. I think the value's gone on taking the dog there. I mean, I'm going to grab a money line, hope they win. I get it. Again, no opinion for me. And he liked Notre Dame. And as you know from the beginning, I do not like Notre Dame one bit here. So it's whiskey all day for me. And that Sox Bills guy was asked about West Virginia. He said West Virginia money line. I said, oh, so that's a nice crazy bet, but I would just take the 17 against Oklahoma. K-State, Oklahoma State. I kind of like K-State in the under in that one there. Sox Bills guy. Damon Hill was asking Clemson under. I said, yeah, to the Clemson under there. Georgia, you know, a 31 or 32, I'd say, okay, I'll take Georgia. 35, 36, I'm probably staying away. Bama lane 45, Southern Miss total 58. Again, no, I would think maybe under here. Again, I'm not playing Alabama. We're 45. No, I'm not playing it. Don't play it. Maybe I would say under, but every time I'd say these big games like this, when we've seen them the last couple of weeks, I just say, we'll take the under. You think you get like a 45-0 game. It's gone over. So maybe an over, I guess. Iowa State, I kind of like the under there. But I said, excuse me, I shouldn't say I like the under. He liked the under. I kind of like the over. It went from 43 up to 47. 43.5 to 47. And Pell State was asking SMU plus 9.5. I like the other side. Over on the Astros and the A's game. Little baseball action. Valdez and Minaya. I could see it. I had Houston last night. I could see the over today. Over 44 Notre Dame whiskey. You know, I'm high on whiskey here. I want whiskey to win. Well, I hope for an over. Since if that's the case, I think Wisconsin's really rolling up the score here. But this line has come down, Rich P. I mean, I don't know. I'd say over. I guess. Again, whoever I'm taking, I could always think why I want an over. Like I want Wisconsin to cover the 6.5. So yeah, I want a blowout. So I'm thinking, 36-10 or something. I want a blowout. Am I betting it? No. Joe Chris is leaning on BC against Mizzou. I'm just not into the backup QB. I was high on Mizzou last year on the Tigers. Didn't bet it. My initial lean was Mizzou, but looks a little too good to be true line there. But I do like the BC head coach. So I'm not going to say no to take. If you lean in BC, I'll say go for it. I'm not against you. Super late, Tyreek. Yeah, I started a little early, and it's a slow roll coming out of the gate. People don't come in that much. They think I'm coming. And I say this all the time. There's games at 12. Why the heck am I starting at 12 o'clock? I'm going to start a little early for people to come in. Again, they're not learning, but you know what? They'll eventually learn because you're missing out on winners. 60% winners on the video, folks, you're missing out on. I'm sure there's somebody going to claim they're a lot better somewhere else. Texas Tech plus 9.5. Chris likes Texas Tech here. I'm not going to – let me pull it up here for some Big 12 action. The problem with the Texas Tech here against Texas is, one, the line opened at like 13. And it immediately came down to like 10, 11. It went down to like 8 in some spots. Am I against taking Texas Tech at a 9? No. I like the over. I think it's going to be a shootout. I'm happy taking the over there. If you want to lean the points, I just feel when the line moves that much, I've lost the value on it. Arkansas State. Let me pull up Arkansas State against Tulsa. I like me some Tulsa defense. I know they're 0-3. I don't know. I'm not a big Red Wolf guys today. Western Michigan. Let's head back to the action. Western Michigan does whatever Western Michigan does against San Jose today. So We got. I think San Jose's off a nice little win, right, in Hawaii. Western Michigan upset Pitt. You think maybe a little letdown spot, right? Who's happy here? Western Michigan beating Pitt or San Jose, Hawaii? I can see the Western Michigan, right? You're coming from Hawaii to Cali to Michigan. Wyoming minus 30. Ye gats. Who they playing? On the road to Connecticut. It's just a 30. That's a haul. Wyoming to UConn. That's a big number, Big Waves. Big Waves, you should have your own YouTube channel. You're pulling out Arkansas State, Western Michigan, San Jose, and Wyoming, UConn. You're digging deep. We'll have to put you on the Hidden Gem show. These guys come in. Thoughts on Utah State? Early, I'm going to tell you. So, I mean, not that anybody's going to come in. If you're going to buy my, Mountain West money, I do have a play on this. This is up. But I'll tell you, Michael, because by the time people get in here, I'll be off the board. But I grabbed Utah State here. Square play, possibly. Possibly square play. I don't understand. They are 3-0. They got upset wins on the road to beat Air Force and Washington State. Boise did not look good last week. And quite frankly, I cashed Boise in Central Florida, opening week there. I think I got a little lucky. 21-20 game the last time I got to Oklahoma State. And I liked them in that spot. I'm like, you know what? They're begging to take Oklahoma State, right? You got little Mountain West Boise playing Big 12 country. And they didn't score. Forget the whole second half. They didn't score like 5 minutes ago in the first half. I mean, it's like 20 minutes and not scoring a ball. Half hour, whatever the case may be. They couldn't do anything. Give me Utah State. Big game for Utah State. It's an early game. What's it? It's a 10 o'clock game out there. Early, 11 o'clock game, whatever the case may be. Boise traveled. Listen, if both guys getting up early, I get it, but give me the home dog. UTSA, right? San Antonio against Memphis. Memphis off a big win. Got fat off the SEC, and here comes UTSA. And I like UTSA. I've been on them a few times already this year. I've mentioned them. They went in. They beat Illinois. They didn't cover the other day for us, but give me some San Antonio here. I get it. Arkansas has a dog there, right? You see him plus 12.5 in the tees. I'll take home. I'm a home dog kind of guy. Well, I'm not a UConn home dog kind of guy, but a competitive team, I'm going to take it. That was kind of, wait, hold on a second, Mike. Where was that game ever a pick? I mean, I get lines. I got the Raiders tomorrow -1. I mean, I try to get lines early. I never saw Wisconsin early at pick. First line I saw in Wisconsin was 5.5. Man, tell me where your shop is. I'll open up another account and get that. Those are super early lines. Yeah, let's go Aggies. And -9. Thoughts on the Clem Dogs? I would think Clemson here, believe it or not. I like Clemson, like the under. NC State is not good. Don't be fooled by NC State. Clemson should get this done. And are they offensively a little challenged? Listen, it was 14-8 last game. They got problems. 10, 12? I don't know. I like Clemson. Elliott's in the house. Action Network. Oh, see, that's like one of those things. I didn't use that because that is a site. I mean, it's for people like they track their stuff in there, and I just don't know how accurate that. That's not like a real. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know where to get their lines from. Can you bet with that? I mean, they if you could bet Wisconsin at pick on a site with them. Mike, let me get back to that. I mean. They had it up. I could have put $1,000 on that game, or is it just for? I'm under the impression that that's for like tracking purposes, because I see a bunch of people have that. Like, oh, follow me here. Like, follow you, and here's my Zelle and Venmo. Like, all right, sure. Everybody just wake up in the morning like, oh, sports betting. I'm here. I'm a pro. I know what to do. I've been, that's why there's all these crazy books opening up all over the place. Because you got people. I said yesterday, and I had to delete the tweet because I was actually on a show that was sponsored by, I'll throw the name out there for BetUS. BetUS has sent me an email like, hey, here's a free bet, $25 free bet. I'm like, oh, let me go check it out. It said free bet in the email. I'm like, oh, let's check it out. The $25 free bet, specific game, Monday Night Football, Cowboys, Eagles, specific to who calls first time out, $25 bet. Really? And so I bashed them, and then somebody's like, hey, man, we just did a show for BetUS. I'm like, oh. So I deleted, and not that BetUS pays. And I said to him, this is the kind of stuff they pull out? I mean, this is why offshores and places get crazy kind of crap going on. This is the nonsense. This ain't like 1996 where you could pull this kind of nonsense. Like, that just angers me because some schmuck who's new to betting, I'm sorry for new bettors if you think I'm calling schmuck. I mean, people who don't know better are going to be like, oh, look at this. This is great. I mean, like, that is just, what is that? Is that a joke? Hi, first time out. So they're going to give what? 1,000 Cowboys to me, 1,000 Eagles to you, and 1,000 people will win and deposit money because you got to have real money in there to ever kind of collect your $25. Again, I'm torn, like I said before here. Like, would it be cool to have like a sponsor, do a show, and have money come in? Yeah, it'd be wonderful. But, that's the kind of stuff I got to deal with? No. I was on Pogo Yankee prediction, 8-3. Yanks 7-4 today. As long as that overcomes it, Elliot. Dr. Ward, good morning, good doctor. The doctor is on Western Kentucky. But you want them to be Kentucky W, don't you? Let me find the line here. Why can't I find Western? We got a time on this game. Where's Western Kentucky? Who are they playing here? Why can't I find them? They're playing what? Are they playing Indiana, right? Who am I kidding? They're playing Indiana today. Home puppies. I like it, right? I mean, maybe more to the over here, but Indiana off a game they should have won, except these turnovers crushed them. Penix, everybody love Penix. Again, the guy is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Jackpot. I don't want to say jackass, but I'm going to have to make it sound better. Until he's on track, this team is are they a 9-point favorite? I don't know. I would lean Western and probably the over. Tracker purpose. I mean, yeah, I didn't see that anywhere. I saw that. I mean, I got games for next Sunday already bet in the NFL. I mean, I'm on sites. I get my lines. You got to find, if you're not betting early, and not that you always win, but you want the best line, win or lose. You can say, you know what, I had a good line. I lost. Yeah, I didn't see a pick anywhere for that game. No way. Better pick day. Stanford or Oregon State. Let's head to the Pac-12 for Brandon Beers. Brandon, first of all, welcome. I haven't seen you probably haven't seen you since NBA season, fella. Where have you been? Number two, usually come in with some ridiculously funny kind of little comment. So I'll give you a couple minutes while I look at, not a couple minutes, but you'll get a minute or two for Stanford and Oregon State here. Stanford, UCLA. Of course you know we're going to like Stanford here, right? I mean, come on. Ranked team. Let's get a fade one of those guys. Stanford. We got Oregon State against USA. I like both of these dogs. I'm a dog guy. Chris Howell saying Troy first half. I would say Troy first half. As I mentioned, Chris, if you didn't watch the Hidden Gem show, me and Craig, we do Hidden Gems on Wednesday. We try to find little nuggets, not the biggest games, but games are kind of like that are the smaller, off the kind of grid type games. And he was out there with me, and we actually I took Troy in this one. Troy was my pick. I like Troy. So anyway, it was a Hidden Gem show. Cards again. Wisconsin. Dodgers run line. Yankees reverse run line. San Fran money line. Let's pull up some Major League Baseball. So, the Cubbies, I'm not betting. I'm not betting St. Louis because I'm not laying 150, 160. I should have. Yeah, I guess I should have. But you know what? I'm chugging along. I'm on a nice 60-something% run in baseball. I'm happy. I'm getting a couple dogs. And I'm chipping away down, I think, like 10, 11 games on here, which is nothing considering that Fave's hitting 59-something%, Elliot. So I'm still not breaking my mold here. Listen, Leicester minus 140. I guess I could take them. It's not terrible, but I didn't take them yesterday. I'm not taking them today. Not taking them today. Dodgers. Kershaw and Gallen. Actually, I was looking at taking Zach here because this line came down last night. It's still down, 260 to 230. Dodgers reverse run line with Cortez and Pivetta. I would just think over in that game. Although the totals come down 10.5 to 10, which would make me seem to believe. I mean, which one of these guys who's shutting down who in that game? San Fran money line. Again, Elliot, 160 down to 130. I'm not taking San Fran on the road. For this, and I've said this before, it's September 25th. I wasn't laying 150, 160 in April. I'm not doing it on the road in September, no matter how hot the team is. Do I lose? Will I not make money? Will I leave money on the table? I will. That's fine with me because I'll make it somewhere else. But I'm not just going crazy time and switching up crap with 10 days left in the baseball season. Now, I'm content. If I somehow manage to get my 11 games under 500 to half that by the end of the season, that's a win. It's a winning season for me based on the fact that how I bet and how favorites have been rolling. So, Luke, Purdue and Boise parlay. Loser. It's a loser. Do you like the Tar Heels today? North Kakalaka. Let's pull up a little ACC and see what we have in North Carolina action. It's a night game here against Georgia Tech, the Ramblin' Wreck. This is another one here, right? What is this, like 12? Everybody's going to see that 14-8 game and be like, Tech can play some defense. 59 in back-to-back games for the Heels. If that game wasn't 14-8, what would this game be here? You got to take the Tar Heels. I think they should win by 20. I think this line, any other score in that game from Georgia Tech last week, this line would be 15, 2 touchdowns. So take the Heels. Hi. I do not like your little parlay you threw up there. I'm sorry. I want to agree with everybody and say this is kind of why I like something, but so Purdue minus 11. You know I'm an Illinois guy. We had Illinois opening week. We faded them against San Antonio. Do I want to lay 11 here with Purducken? To me, I have no real opinion on this game. Your other game with Boise, I do not like one bit. I already bet on Utah State. This one, no opinion. I'll be pulling for you, but here, there, I don't care. I didn't was not on my radar this week. And I had a bunch of games on the radar. I had about 30 games I had circled. I ended up betting. I'll tell you what, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 in action. 17. So, and that was just one I did not play. All right, that's it. It's game time. Good luck, everybody. If promo code is TOSS, if you got my 3-day pass, you're a winner. If you didn't, I'll tell you tomorrow. What are you thinking? Again, Insiders Room and MIT Group have been crushing it. Better than me on the year. Go ahead. Go find other guys to tell you whose people are better than you. I will. That's the way it is. But we're out of here. Good luck, everybody. Let's make some money. See everybody for NFL Sunday tomorrow. Hit the like button. Bye-bye.